Hey guys, how you doing? Chicken Fried Rice here, and welcome to this week's Royal Canadian Armored Force Top Play of the Week. Now this week, I've had quite a few options to choose from. Went from crazy games to something like this, which is just something I have never seen before. Yeah, I did receive a 7-kill game, but you know what? This artillery game is way better than that, and you guys are going to see exactly why, because Big here, my friend, he is quite a carnage to the enemy team. And he is just a headache for them, a headache that they cannot get rid of, even if they took 50 Advils. That's how bad. So right here, right off the start, Big's going to do a regular startup. He's just going to put himself in the good arty position. This is just any regular game. He's going to get up, set himself up, and basically fire at anyone that pops up. So you see he's moving there. Fire on that M4 Sherman, and fires around. Boom. Good hit. Now the thing with the French artillery is that thing doesn't have a lot of alpha damage. The thing though is that it reloads fast. It reloads very, very fast. Like he's just firing around here and there. Now this is the French premium artillery that he's using right now, and right there you have a scout coming into his base. He's got 6th Sense equipped, so he knew that he got spotted by that scout. He's moving because he doesn't want to get shot by enemy artillery. Right there, there's that T-50. Tries to fire. Actually, it was a T-46. He tried to fire on him. No joy. Now Big is going to reposition so that the enemy artillery doesn't know where he is, so they just can't pick him off. The enemy team is composed of 2 artillery. He's only 1, but the enemy team has a Tier 2 and a Tier 3 artillery, being a M37 and a Bison on the enemy team. Right here, that Panzer IV just saved his ass, and he's gonna go and find a new beautiful area to shoot from. So he's gonna be moving, and he's gonna go right here in this little area right here, and you're gonna see he's gonna spend a bit of time here. You know, he's gonna spend just a tiny bit. So he repositions, locks on, aims back out, and look at that. Already got a target acquired, fires around, and hits. That was a pretty darn lucky shot. Reloads another round, locks it. Unfortunately, that highway overpass is in the way of his next shot, but he lines up more shots, and he's just always in a state of readiness to fire. And because this French artillery fires so fast, he just barely has the time to fire, reload, choose a new target. Even then, his silhouette doesn't come down fast enough for him to be firing that fast anyways. So it can work against you, it can work for you. I'm no professional about artillery though, so you know, don't ask me. Right here, fires another round, just barely misses, goes a little bit over, and because of that, it ends up a mile away. So he's looking at all his target of opportunities. The game seems to be doing fairly okay. His team's lost 2 tanks, the enemy team's lost 1. So it's not really, no one's in the lead right now. Oh, his team's losing another tank right there. Firing another shot, and he's just hammering away with him. Arty rounds, he's just boom, boom, boom. You can't stop this guy, man. He's firing rounds like it's Christmas. Boom, fires on that guy. Unfortunately, that one was a miss, but you know, he's gonna grab another one and he's gonna shoot again. You know what they say, if at first you don't work, fire again. Well, actually, let's try harder, but you know. Right there, you have an enemy medium tank making a break for it. Right now, his team's not looking too good. More than half his team is knocked out, while the enemy team's only lost 4 actually tanks. So they're starting to balance stuff out. Now you're watching a few enemy units are trying to make a rush over that overpass, which is happening, and they are succeeding at it. So Big right here is going to put himself in the corner because he knows that those guys are not going to give him much of a chance to live. So that guy gets taken out. That Sherman comes in, fires around at him, and fires another round, but before you know it, he's got another round. Boom. That's 1 kill. His first kill of the game just arrived here at 8 minutes. Well, actually, 8 minutes, that would be more like 6-7 minutes. It works the other way around. It's a countdown timer. So Big right now is going to tuck himself nice and good in this corner. And now, boom. That Panzer IV right there came out of there, and he just got destroyed. Anyone else want to volunteer? Well, there's always a bunch of eager volunteers to go and get a free arty kill. Why wouldn't there be? You know, it's a free artillery kill. So right there, there's a guy behind him. Here, let's go in free cam. There's a guy right behind him who sees him. And but he's not doing anything. He's just spotting him for artillery. Unfortunately for them, the Bison doesn't have that good of a range, so that's not too good. And so Big right here, he's just scouting and he's waiting. There's nothing else you can really do in this situation. Now another guy coming in. Now this guy's gonna do a lot of taunting. He wants to see if Big's gonna be firing his gun at all if he just taunts. So Big gets ready to fire, but he doesn't. He's being very smart about when he fires. A lot of trigger happy artilleries would have just fired on the little bit of the tank that was shown. Big's not going to do that. He's going to wait for that shot because he knows that if he fires that round, that guy's going to come in and kill him. So it's not an option he has. Right there, you just saw a Bison artillery round slam into the building and just barely miss Big. And so, oh, the guy tries taunting him again. Nope. Big doesn't bite. It's an M5 Stewart right there, and you have a Stug 3 in the background. Big's not biting. He's being smart. He's waiting. He's biding his time. You could just survive the game, but right there, that M5 Stewart moves in. Now, unfortunately for him, Big misses that shot. Luckily, the M5 is not that good, and his penetration doesn't do the job. Right there, SU-85 thinks he can take on the artillery head-on. Unfortunately for him, he did not know that Big's artillery rounds reload extremely fast. So Big's got another round, pops down that SU-85, and now he's ready to take down that Stug and that M5. Boom, the Stug comes in. He wants to get a crack at him. Big fires. Unfortunately, he just bounces off that armor. So now all he can do is just tuck himself in that corner and hope that that enemy Stug just misses from now on. He's going to line up another shot, and he's just going to wait. And now, boom, moves forward. That Stug's moving in for a shot. Big fires and kills him. Unfortunately for that Stug, apparently he hit a horrible shot because he did not kill Big. He only did a few hit points and damage. We're at 4 kills in an artillery here, and none of them were done by sniping. They were all done in close quarters. Guys, I have never seen this done. My hat's off to Big. He just did an amazing job. The whole time, he was in a extremely bad position. He was just cornered. And so, you know, this M5 over here that is not paying attention. He's being distracted by the enemy tank. Big fires another round. Boom, another kill while you're at it. If you look at the comments, nice Big. Everyone's just gonna be like, wow. Big's running low. It is very rare that you see 5 tanks trying to kill an artillery and all of them fail. I don't think they understood the principle that once he fired, it would take him at least 5 seconds to reload. Now, 5 seconds. His artillery rounds reload extremely quickly, but then if that M5 would have moved in, gotten killed, the Stug should have moved in immediately after. At the place, they sent him in one at a time, and he just was like, happy to oblige. Here, anyone else want to die today? You? Alright. Come here, I'm going to give you a nice present. Right here, Big. Spots that enemy tank, which is a KV-1. Nothing too big to worry about, except he cannot bounce around from the KV-1. So he's not in a great position. He wants to try and line up, see if he can't get a shot off on that KV-1, maybe kill it. Unfortunately for him, that KV-1 gets him first, and that's the end of Big this game. Guys, thanks for watching. Leave your comments below. Please subscribe. Don't forget to submit, and I will see you guys all next time.